Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. It's what it is, man. Look, now I told y'all I wasn't gonna say nothing about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia until I saw Tank Davis fight this recent fight in this month that we know as January, right? Now, I'm going to let you know something right now. I still got Tank beating Ryan. Still got Tank putting Ryan to sleep, all the shit, because Ryan is he fight too tall, all this shit. He going to get caught with something looping over the top if he don't fix that problem. He don't utilize his legs enough with his head movement or good waist movement. He just doesn't use his legs too much. He fights too tall. He stands too tall when he's fighting. So he's open for stupid looping shit. Okay? What I did see with Tank is the usual. I think Hector Garcia was a durable guy until he wasn't. Because he quit on the stool going in, I think, the 10th after the 9th round. He quit on the stool. What I will say, Ryan, Tank do get hit. You might be able to catch him. You might catch him. And you probably are getting good. But I'm telling you, Ryan, I'm telling you right now, if you don't knock him out within 3 to 4 rounds, you going to sleep. Ryan, you got 1-2 rounds where you might look decent. But Tank Davis is going to figure you out. And then he's going to start catching you with looping shit. He fought Hector Garcia the way he fought him. I didn't really like it. But once I figured out, oh, he know Hector Garcia is not a special guy. There's nothing special about his skill set. He's straight up and down. You could sit in the pocket with him and be slick, have really good waist movement. As long as you have decent waist movement and your legs is good, you can sit in a pocket with Hector Garcia and make him miss and make him pay. Because he's not going to move. There's no side-to-side movement. There's nothing really special about dude. He's going to sit right there in the pocket and try to bang. So I could sit there with you, slip here, bop, bop, and catch you with a couple of counter shots here or there, which is what Tank Davis was doing in that fight. Basically standing in the pocket with Hector, letting him throw what he was going to throw, and Tank slipping and bobbing and weaving and catching him with hard, looping, straight counter shots. And Hector couldn't take that shit for a prolonged period of time. Ryan, you are not a 147 pound fighter, bro. Okay? You are chinny, bro. You got a flash knockdown from Luke Campbell. And no diss to Luke, but when Luke just touched your chin and you fell on your ass. He didn't really put the amount of pressure and pop on it like a Tank Davis gonna put on it when he hit your ass. Different. So if you being put on your ass getting hit by Luke Campbell, Tank gonna fuck you up. Now, granted, you probably gonna make a cool fight of it between the first 2, maybe 3 rounds. After that, bro, you ain't gonna have shit. You ain't gonna have shit. You ain't shit in this boxing game, Ryan, to be real with you. You ain't shit. You same nigga that said the belts don't mean nothing. The dumbest shit you could ever say in boxing history is that the belts don't mean anything. They hold no value, no significance. It's all about the money, right? So, when you say that, see, people like, and this is why some dumbass motherfucker gonna try to play damage control, but when you say the belts don't mean nothing, the belts was here before you. You understand, Ryan? The belts was here before you. They're going to be here after you. Okay? Some of the greatest, if not the greatest fighters in all boxing, all time in boxing, vast majority of them have world titles. A good majority of them had to win those world titles to even be considered a Hall of Famer. So when you say shit like the belts don't mean nothing, what does that say about the people that came before you They had to win belts to prove they self or prove they self-worth. They ain't gonna get on social media and be hitting celebrities while they got body protectors on trying to solidify their fame to get somewhere in the sport. No, they actually fought people. You ain't about this life, Ryan. You a hoe nigga. Running your mouth. So basically, Julio Cesar Chavez, his titles don't mean nothing. Hector Macho Camacho, his titles don't mean nothing. Jose Luis Castillo, don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. What they did don't mean nothing. Nicolino Luce, Willie Pep, George Benson, Sugar Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Alexis Arguello. The accomplishments that they didn't have, that don't mean nothing, bro. That shit don't matter. Right, Ryan? What your forefathers in this sport of boxing, the motherfuckers that paved the way for your pretty boy bitch ass to be able to do what you do, their accomplishments are nothing. Floyd can say the dumbest shit in the world sometimes, but he ain't never discredited the motherfuckers that really came before him the way that you are. For you to say the belts don't mean nothing, when there are Mexican and Latin fighters that won belts that was prestigious to them and the Latino community. You mean to tell me you gonna shit on that? I ain't even talking about black. I ain't even gonna go on black. I'ma just stick to the Latino community, bro. You shitting on your own people and their accomplishments. You not a Hall of Famer. You never will be. You gonna fight Tank Davis, get your ass beat, and talk about how that was the greatest ever, and this is this, and this is what boxing is all about. You gonna sell that bitch ass narrative. Cause you a bitch ass nigga. Saying the belts don't matter. You ain't gonna be a Hall of Famer. Get your money, get the fuck out this game, and go start doing movies. We don't need people like you in this game. We don't. We don't need fighters that think like you in this game. Because to tell you the truth, Ryan, you can't beat nobody at the top at 35 or 40. All the top niggas at 35 and 140, your bitch ass can't beat them. That's why you saying the belts don't mean nothing, because you can't get one. If your ass was able to contend for an actual world title, not no regular or super belt or interim belt like they doing with this nigga Tank Davis, but at the same time talking about this a world, bro, Gervonta Tank Davis ain't a world champion, nothing. Not at 30, not at 35 or 40. He holds no real real estate there. Okay? He fight at 35. Devin Haney's undisputed at 135. He holds all the world titles at 35. All of them. Tank can't make 130 no more, so we ain't gonna talk about 130. At 135, Devin the Dream Haney has all real estate. So how is Tank a world champion, bro? When Devin undisputed at 35. How is he a world champion even at 140? When Josh Taylor holds all real estate at 140. All the world titles, Josh Taylor. How is Tank Davis a world WBA champion in any right, bro? How? In the respective divisions that he fight in, there are undisputed champions there. That means that's one guy that has every belt. How the fuck Tank ain't fighting them niggas? At this particular point, Tank is fighting at 140 pounds. At this particular junction in his career, the only 3 fights that really should be made, or we should talk about being made with Gervonta Tank Davis at this particular time in his career, it should be either Ryan Garcia, which is a money fight. That's it. It's a money fight. Ryan Garcia, money fight. Devin the Dream Haney for undisputed at 135 pounds. Or a fight with Josh Taylor for undisputed at 140. There is no other. Who else is there? If Tank is such a star and he puts so many asses in seats and he do so much for the sport, why isn't he finna fight, or why isn't he talking about fighting them three dudes? He's only talking about fighting one of the three. He ain't talking about fighting nobody else but Ryan Garcia. And I told y'all previously, once Tank and Ryan fight, it's it. That's it. That's all. We will not see them no more as far as boxing is concerned. You might get an opinion on what they think about an up-and-coming big fight, shit like that. But as far as them two fighting in a fight of that type of magnitude or bigger, not gonna happen. The biggest fight for Ryan Garcia is Gervonta Tank Davis. Not a world title fight, not even an interim fight, not even a regular title fight. We talking about his biggest fight that Ryan Garcia will ever have will be against Gervonta Tank Davis. He will not fight for nothing significant. He won't even fight in the title eliminator bout. His biggest fight will be Gervonta Tank Davis. And that's it. It's just to get a check. He will not accomplish nothing in the sport. That's like saying, if you play in a team sport, no matter what team sport it is, I want to play for that team because they're going to pay me $100 million. If I play for this team, I got to break my back and my neck to try to make this team, but we going to get a championship though. But if I go over there, we ain't going to win no championships. But I'll get generational wealth. I won't get no recognition for being the great player that I am, even though I am a really good player because I'm worth $100 million, obviously. But I'll never get known for as good of a player as I could be, or I am, or could have been. I will get more so known for being a nigga that make all this money. I'd rather be known for a nigga to make money versus being a dude to actually accomplish something and make money in the process. See, that's the ignorantness of you niggas out here. Y'all thinking y'all go for this money, don't accomplish nothing. That's what y'all on. I just go for the money. I don't actually have to try to accomplish nothing good. Just give me the money and I'll accept being known for making motherfucking money. But not realizing you can make that same fucking money, if not more, if you take your bitch ass somewhere and go accomplish something worthwhile. But that's too much like right. Y'all don't want to accomplish nothing in the sport of boxing because 80, if not 90% of you motherfuckers in the game right now can't accomplish shit. Y'all in it for a quick check and y'all out. Period. What more do y'all need to see? Stop playing the game, bro. This is a rigged game. The game is rigged. Look at what people doing in boxing, bro. Look at what the fuck you analysts is doing in boxing. That's why I don't say shit to you niggas. This Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford shit, bogus. It's a waste. It's a waste. And most of y'all playing damage control. You got the Errol Spence people that's trying to play damage control for Errol. You got the people trying to play damage control for Terrence Crawford. Ain't no different than when Wilder was finna fight Joshua. Same shit, different day, bro. And the fact that motherfuckers is going back and forth, oh, Terrence don't want to fight. Errol don't want to fight. Terrence don't want to fight. Errol don't want to fight. Bro, who is the champ? Who is the champ at welterweight, bro? Errol Spence. Who holds the cards to make the fights happen that they want to make happen? Errol Spence. If Errol really wanted to fight, he will be doing everything in his power to make the fight happen. He's not. I don't care what nobody say. That's arguably the biggest fight in boxing right now. You mean to tell me can't nobody make that shit happen? And each side is blaming the other? Crawford fans is blaming Errol. Errol fans is blaming Crawford. Like, bro, cut the check. Cut the check, bro. It's already been proven that when Terrence Crawford went to Alan Heyman with his lawyer, like a businessman supposed to, and he basically told him, give me the numbers, do this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm about, here's my lawyer, we finna do real business like businessmen. And when Terrence told him, like, nah, I don't agree with that, I'm not doing that, I want it like this, when he was really being his own boss, Al don't like that. Al wanted to control niggas. Period. Why you think all of them? I want to thank the great Al Heyman. I want to thank Alan Heyman. Thank Alan Heyman. Anybody that is their own mind, has their own mind or their own boss, literally, Alan Heyman don't like them. He don't fuck with them. Because he can't talk you down. And that's a bitch nigga move. You should respect the man that you can't just talk down and that's going to hold his ground and keep his foot on your neck and speak on what he really wanted, what he know he deserved. And it is not his fault that you not willing to give him what he know he deserved. Because at the end of the day, you can say what you want. Errol Spence is still not the more accomplished fighter. Y'all can say he's a champion, he's a champion, he's a champion. He is not the more accomplished fighter. He has not done more in the sport of boxing than Terrence Crawford. He has not been more world renowned in the sport of boxing. He just hasn't. Errol has not been more renowned in the sport of boxing than Terrence Crawford. Those are facts. Who been on the pound for pound list longer, Errol or Terrence? Who has been a champion longer, Errol or Terrence? Who has won more titles in their boxing career, Errol or Terrence? You can't make this shit up, bro. And the fact that y'all having this discussion about it, the fact that y'all going back and forth about this shit is beyond me. Y'all doing the same thing with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Going back and forth. Ryan got this. Ryan got one punch. He has one punch. And he's fast. That's it. He got a good left hook and he's fast. Amir Khan was fast as shit. Y'all was Amir Khan this, Amir Khan could be Floyd, Amir Khan that, blah, 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 blah. And what happened when Amir Khan get touched? He going to sleep. So y'all get caught up in physical attributes when there's so much more tangibles that go into being a fighter than just power and speed and agility. Motherfuckers show you they fast. Y'all sold on that. Motherfucker got power. You sold on that. Until a motherfucker get hit. Just like a lot of y'all was sold on Rashidi Ellis until this shit happened. That's why they don't fight top dudes. Because they worried about what happened to Rashidi Ellis happening to them. They scared. I don't want to hear nobody saying fighters ain't scared, they ain't scared. If you niggas ain't scared, y'all be fighting. Period. And you niggas ain't. Fighting low opposition, getting top tier payday. But long story short, because I said a whole bunch of shit. I got some more videos to make too. Long story short though, Ryan, you can't beat Tank. You can make a good fight of it all you want to, but you cannot beat Gervonta Tank Davis. You cannot beat him. 100.